Hey everybody, it's CJ, and today we're going to be making the next part to this tutorial. Sorry, I did not go over the libraries in too much detail in the first one, but I'm going to be doing that today. One of the main ones I use is Contact Factory Library. This one has so many instruments, like a boatload of instruments. It has a lot. The next one is String Ensemble, and this one is very good and sounds a lot like real strings. So this one is very good and highly recommended. Rise and Hit is a very easy way to make transitions in your songs, and it sounds really good. Cheng Yuru is a very good Chinese instrument. It has so many options. It sounds very good, guys. Action Strikes is very good for any kind of drums you'll be needing. And I know all these are paid, and I will probably do a separate video on free Chinese instruments, libraries for Contact, or just standalone VSTs. So, and now we can get started with the next part of the tutorial. So right now we have this slow part, and then this whole thing. What we're going to do is I'm just going to take this whole part and duplicate it. And I'm going to use the Chang Yuru here. And I already have a melody set up because I accidentally added more of the tutorial because I actually re-recorded pretty much everything twice. And it's just, yeah. So I can go in depth about this here, about the melody. Can this go any higher? Because, okay, yes, it can. Can it go that high though? Okay. So that is the Yuru we have here. And I cannot go too low with it because there's not enough samples down here. So it's going to be higher, but it works very well. Just going to delete that. It works very well with this. So as you can see, that just adds a little bit more, I don't know, like just adds something to just that whole middle scene of the song. Not the middle of the song, that would be way too soon. Also with the Yuru, has very good legatos. You can change the speed of which it changes to each note. Just thought I would add that. It's very nice. Okay, so then we're just gonna go into a little quiet melody here. I'm gonna clone this, put this here. And it's just gonna be like really nice and quiet, just really nice and soft. So I'm gonna bring down the velocity a good bit. I don't know if that's exactly what I want. So I'm gonna use another plugin here. Omnisphere is really awesome for pretty much everything. It has a ginormous library. I'm going to be using some of their Columba, I think that's how you say it, some of their Columba presets here because they sound really good. I don't know which one to use though. Okay, so I'm going to copy the melody to this one, and we're going to put this on another effects track here. We're just going to copy this to number 5 here. There we go. And forget what oh yeah. I'm going to change the really low bass because I can hear just too much bass there, and I want it to be more lighter. Lighter frequencies are just nicer to the ears, I feel like, and deeper are for either epic or scary things, I guess. But I just feel like lighter. I mean, it just sounds so much more nicer. I don't know. You know what? I might actually change this chord because I'm not really feeling it. I don't really like it. There we go. It's just that lower one. We'll just change these real quick. Won't take us long. Just had to fix that real quick, and now we can move on. So, okay, yeah, already had that. Oops. Copy this, make another one, and turn down the velocity on these here. I might turn this down just a little bit and try change it throughout the whole thing. Turn this up maybe a little bit more. And then the next thing is to change the melody because we do not want a repetitive melody. Should I read? Let's see what this sounds like with one higher octave. I like that much better. Okay, so then we have much calmer. Make sure this. There we go. With the Yuru, by the way, I feel like it's mostly used in Korra. I do really like the soundtrack for Korra, but it sounds really good, and I thought it gave a good mix, just a good sound to the Avatar music, and I just feel like it added a good bit of something. Okay, so now that we have that, we can also add another melody. I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna extend this. There we go. So we have made that a good bit longer. And now, so we're at the middle of the song here. I think I'm going to add some slight drums. I'm going to add here action strikes. Takes it a little bit to load, but that's okay. So I'm going to add a reverb to action strikes. Just adds a little bit of something there. And now for the next part, I'm just gonna cut the last part of that drum off and maybe do that with the rest of this. And then the next thing you want to do is just have it come back into this. And this is kind of just a shorter version of a longer song, just how it's built. And so with the second part, I usually want it to be the grand finale and just go all out with the amazingness of it. So with strings, I'm gonna make another pattern. And oops, not that. I just want the top part here and make it an octave higher. And this will add just a little something to it. And then we're gonna add this melody on top. As you can see, just kind of add something there. And then you always want the last part to be longer. Not always, actually. Forget I ever said that. And then with the last part, I'm going to have it be a little bit longer by adding another part to it. Then we got to choose a new instrument. For the last instrument, I'm going to use a core. I think that's how you say it. I have no idea. Add that to another effect. Another insert, I should say. That on 7. All this stuff isn't that complicated really once you understand it. I recommend just playing with all the knobs and listening to what it does to the sound. I might make a beginner's tutorial for FL Studio or just for music in general eventually. Let me know in the comments below if you guys want that. Again, we're going to change the velocity up on this one. Made that too high. We're going to listen to it. Duplicate it and then change it just a little bit. And then what we're gonna do is, since this is like the last main part, I'm gonna take the dynamics here and automate it. And just make it grow a little bit louder at the very end. So something like that. And then we might actually have this one louder here. And then we'll have this just a little bit louder. And then we'll have this 1 octave up. I'm going to change it to the Omnisphere one because I like that one better. For the end, I'm just going to have the BPM slow down here. And then we are going to complete it with some chords. I'm going to use a effect called strum here, and it's very easy for this kind of thing. Then I'm going to turn the velocity down a little bit for this. And then we can have it fade out at the end. So we're going to take the master volume and turn that all the way down. Because the BPM is long, I'm just going to do that. And there we go, guys. We have the whole song. And now we're just going to take a listen to it in just a minute. But first, I'm going to show you guys some mastering. And what you can do is you can add an EQ to the last part, and you can turn it up just a little bit. And you can mess with any other EQ that you need to, that you see fit for making it sound better. You can add sound goodenizer if you want, but I'm not going to for this. I'm just going to leave it with the higher EQ, and it should be good, I think, because it already sounds pretty good. So we're just going to listen to the whole thing. And it is done. Sorry that this tutorial was a little bit longer than the first one. Just thought we could get it all finished in one last part. If you guys want more of these, please let me know in the comments below, and I will do more of either Avatar music or any other music you want. I can do tutorials for you. If you have any questions about tutorials or soundtrack ideas, please join the Discord or comment. And I hope you enjoy the video, and I'll see you guys next time.